Alright, sorry about that. I don't know why the broadcast stopped. Hopefully my viewers come back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with the dogs. It's always Alabama.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Looking for a productive play on first down. Movement here from the tight end. Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but usually equals a first down every couple of carries, so don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
What up, man?
Looking to throw, it's Milrow. He's got his man. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Leaves it with the running back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat.
Good play.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass. All ground incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Wow, what a play.
And they strike first.
Wow.
You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's
What
so
a play.
nice
I had them all ready.
just get himself into the game and get himself established.
For
You make a
something, at
couple
least
throws,
something
you lead
really
your
like
offense
that.
down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
I gave him the short field too, because
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
I didn't kick the ball in time off the rip. But all right, let's see what we
Here
got.
comes this offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Second down coming up.
Damn, Holmes wasted the whole first quarter. Let's just what we're going to do.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to throw, it's back. He's going for it all.
Oh, sneaky one.
Picked off. He'll try to take it back.
Ain't no house calls here, brother. Oh, might be. Oh, my apologies.
The defense puts 6
My apologies.
interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's
That's
so
all right.
awesome when you're a defense and you
It's early.
study about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6.
And this guy's really trying to kick the ball, huh?
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Oh, that's not a
And
catch?
he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose in third down.
I gotta figure out how to get out of it.
That's when the offense
He's playing man.
That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion
Thank
here.
you.
Snagged in the middle. It's dealt. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Coming after it. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
It's almost gonna take too long to take out of his break.
The offense trying to stay aggressive.
I'd have had
Just
it.
came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass.
Got it.
You got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Caught in the backfield, it's Lovett. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage. And when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Catch in the middle, it's Bell. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. To the air, it's Beck. Trying to get to it.
Oh,
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice
I don't get what happened on that play. I thought I was running the ball with the running back.
1 point closer.
Whew.
About to kick it off after
Good
punching
God.
it for the touchdown.
I don't know how I scored that.
Fair catch, called for and made.
Alright, now I gotta. Sellout
Tide offense
defense.
rolls onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He's looking to throw it. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this.
I don't like that. One high look.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Let's it fly.
Oh, let's go.
What a grab by the defense. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense.
Knew he was throwing it to that middle.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage, and if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route.
Yeah, he was forcing that.
There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. All wideouts, no backs. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Lovett. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on first down from the 43.
Trying to get him one time. I just need him one time.
What they see.
Just one time. One time.
He makes a catch. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Come on, hurry up.
Scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there.
Got him.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Quarterback adapting. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. I guess they're trying to.
Yo, why does everybody?
Second half lined up for an onside kick.
I can't even call a timeout. I can't even call a timeout. That's bullshit. Yo, and I should know, as much as I play online, that people play so bitch like that and do that. I forgot.
Tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Because they suck.
I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer?
Yo, they always do that.
Try to make some plays and really go for it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you
These
learn a lot
dudes
about
suck.
these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Looking for space. It's Haynes. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here.
This dude's really running the clock.
It's Milrow.
You better hope I don't get the ball.
Still looking on the move. And a pickup of
Yo, that should have been a fumble for one.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Skips away.
Turn around, boy. Oh my, what the fuck just happened? What just happened? My game disc ejected. Mid-game? No way. Wow. Alright. Looks like it's gonna... I guess I'm gonna stop streaming for a little bit. There's no way. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, let me join back. Let's go. Oh, and he left the game. Yo, what? If that gave me the win, because he quit. Alright, nah, that's crazy. Alright. That was wild. Alright, I'm done playing with Georgia. I'm done playing with Georgia. We'll go back to Ohio State. Cause yo, them SEC schools are good, but yo, I be having bad luck with them sometimes. You're scary.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth.
Yo, Holmes from the last game really sent me a message and said I'm scary. So he's mad that he had to forfeit. Because instead of waiting... Yo, then I gotta play Alabama again? Jesus. I can never get away from playing Alabama.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
Let's get it. Oh, fuck, they were doing my strips.
First down.
He wants to do what I think he's gonna do, he's gonna do it. But if not, let's go, big 9-1. Let's go, what are you gonna do? Hike the ball, you're on offense. Let's go, bro.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand.
Yeah, nope.
Pressure coming.
Nope.
Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end.
Yo, that's some bullshit.
Running toward the tape. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown!
I'm literally standing right in front of him.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it,
Am I not in the way of the pass of the ball?
Coverage, or at least the one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
These guys don't let me return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. A first down for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Come on, Judkins.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Looking for a man. It's Howard. Fires to the big fella. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year, year after year, the names change.
Still surprised me how the dude hit me up, said I was scary.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going
you gotta hit one of them holes. I don't get why the game wasn't letting me see through.
To go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TF.
Can't even hear you anyways. We're talking.
Wide out in motion. Wants to fire on second down.
Yeah, bullshit.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away from the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one.
In the sitting man coverage, I'm just going to do that.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively,
I need them to attack him.
Attack
him. There you go.
That is a win.
There you go. Let me get up there.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking for room. It's Henderson. And the defense stops him just short of the first
3rd and inches. You're telling me that? What? 3rd and inches. What, am I not going to get the first down?
Putting together a real scoring threat here.
Keep it up. You can't guard it. He's in the wrong defense.
Out of the
Come on, get me to the second level.
Had to work.
I need that block to hold.
33-yard line. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Ball's at the 27, it's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision?
Yes, sir.
The defender. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the tailback. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
Walk him down. Walk him down. Walk him down. Walk him down.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They go to the ground.
Oh, come on,
Brought
Judkins.
down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback checking off. Back to throw, it's Howard. Finds his big tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
Hit that man. Hit that man.
Game on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal coming up. He's looking to throw.
Oh!
And the quarterback is knocked out back at the
That's because he was
38.
blitzing.
Perfect execution
Alright.
by this defense.
Third and goal.
Pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable third and long situation.
I need at least to get to the... If I don't score, get close enough so I can. My best bet is
It's
this.
still third and goal.
Streak him up. Come on, bro. We gotta fix his internet connection.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk
Got him.
play.
Let's go. Why he quit? Alright. Well. Oh, why the fuck did I go to SEC?
Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie,
Yeah, who I get to play?
Zeke, and Stroud. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory.
Said
As
top
we'll
25.
see, the number 15 team in the country,
Alabama, of course.
taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land.
Why does everybody love using Alabama? Good God.
By David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
They didn't even make it to the college football playoffs this year. People spamming with them.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway.
Finally, somebody that returns it. Somebody that actually returns it.
When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. First down here for the offense.
There we go. We might have somebody that knows how to play the game.
To the ground with the back.
No, why does he come up?
Across the 25, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Then I don't want to do that because then they're
way
gonna.
back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on
Yeah,
dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be...
It's got a good line. Can't complain about that. That's why they pick him.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Wants to throw. It's Milroe.
Catch his ass.
Away as he feels
Catch his
pressure.
ass, yep.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On third down, going
Screen.
up top. They're setting up the screen.
Oh my god, I can't.
After 45 on his way.
Fuck.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Of course,
They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive.
seen
Now
that
out
coming
close
the
to
whole
midfield.
way. Couldn't get out of that.
Trying to find his man on
Gonna
first
hit him in the
down.
flat again or get sacked?
And the pressure gets
Yeah, one of
turned
them
down,
shits
goes
is
the
on.
quarterback. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. He wants to throw here on second down. Unloads to the wideout.
Damn, yo, this guy's.
Downfield. That is exactly what you're looking
This
for
guy's
when
just
you
running
talk
across.
explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has the offense rolling with a first down.
And there you
Spotted
go.
it again.
You don't have to throw bombs to get
It's just
big
like
plays
that
in the
fat
pass.
boy.
You just screen it to your running back. As soon
Took
as
me
he
up.
catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
If you don't run it, he's gonna do the
Motion
same.
from the offense.
He's gonna.
On the move.
Ooh, what a play!
They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. They'll run the screen.
Let's
And
go.
that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the
I
screen
don't know what
pass got
happened. He
thrown, they were
lagged.
right
That
there to make
sounds
the
shit. Man stood still. This guy burned the whole first quarter. What a guy. What a player.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone.
Much for these stats across this middle.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, I knew it.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Oh, man, I thought I picked the wrong fucking play.
Ready to go.
Wow, somebody let you return it.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 20.
Let's see.
Offense getting set for 1st down. The give from the gun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Thrust that arm out.
Woo.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Oh, I fucked
up. But when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
And off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Oh, that was bull.
Fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They'll try to pick up the first. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
That's a risky play call there. 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense.
They are.
He's going to find a way to keep this drive
I pulled
going.
that off.
And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Henderson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Back to pass, it's Howard. He's got his man. Puts him in the spin cycle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Right back to
He didn't think I was going to run it again. What a bum.
And he found plenty of
I knew
running
it.
room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. top on first down. Pulls it in. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful. He runs good routes. He's got some speed.
Tried to tip
if you're
it.
not careful, this guy can gash you.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well,
This guy sent the house with a blitz.
Down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to him because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
Quarterback will audible. Back to throw, it's Howard.
Yep, but he can't play defense.
Grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that.
Walk him down.
They do it.
Walk him down. Oh, and I missed. Oh, no, I made it. Oh, shit. That's luck. That's being too cocky. All right, trying to show that the red bar. All right, my fault. Yeah, right here. Nope.
And the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return.
Yeah, I hate when they jinx shit like that.
Didn't find any crease in
Oh, get your weight up, little boy.
He'll be stopped at the 17. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it on the line. It's Miller. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Let's get it. Kick me the ball. You know, because from previous games, you know,
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half.
At least he was honest. At least this guy's playing true to the game instead of trying to kick outside kicks right after halftime. Oh yeah, he tried it too hard. He was thinking too hard about how to kick the ball.
And the offense will have a little bit easier time of things.
Unless he quit.
Offense set on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Holmes is playing the game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
They'll try the run. Open space at the 25. They finally make the stop at the big run. There's plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
At halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Finds his big tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing the zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Okay, my boy, I see you up there. I see you up there.
Out of the shotgun on third down.
Oh, I threw it. Tackle him. At least, fuck.
And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception.
Shit.
Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Trying the left side.
His ass nowhere.
Down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Bernard.
What the fuck?
Finally pulled down, but not before getting the change for a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided,
I even tried to set up the zone.
of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure
no outside.
It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They're just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Alabama 3.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Back to the ground with the running back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Some early movement on the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking downfield, it's Milrow.
Not enough time.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Now that was a blitz from the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up. Regardless of what the pass protection was, sliding or going base man-to-man, fanning out, you generally always account for the middle linebacker. There's no reason to let him run cleanly.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out.
That was a perfect play to dial up the blitz. Come on, what, did he give up now?
And here we go, down the score. They'll go for
Yeah.
it on 4th down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here.
With the triple coverage.
It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on 4th down. No dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Don't have no quick screen plays.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Howard. Gets it out quick.
Got it, yes. Now he's gonna quit. Now he's gonna quit.
And, you know, late in the game,
He sold out on the run.
sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. They were ready for the onside
bullshit.
kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside.
Bullshit.
The hands team on the field, they're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
I just don't know how to do them, man.
Tide offense rolls
Yeah,
onto
which
the
I gotta
field.
learn how to do
What
it.
a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary
Keep 'em in
football
bounds.
type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Flushed out of the pocket. He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
What a
Huge
bitch.
game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. To the air, it's Milroe. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Oh, I should have dove at him.
Touchdown tie.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Power ahead. He's in there for the 2-point
How if he's
conversion,
short?
and now they're within
You're gonna
a
tell me
field
he
goal.
got a
Quick
2-point
work on that
conversion
scoring drive, just 4 plays.
when he's short
And they
of it?
finish it off with the score from the
He's
4.
kicking it deep.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Well, the game's over. I don't know why he didn't go for the onside kick.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22.
I don't know why he didn't onside kick it. I tried to.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. And they'll take a knee.
He used his last time out, made me punt it.
If you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't
Done streaming
ask
tonight.
me how I
Thanks
won.
for y'all
They
watching.
ask me if I
GG's.
won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think